Solly. And my game crashed. This also isn't a very high synchronous point. I mean, that guard is higher than I am. Wow, I can kind of see, I guess. Wow, I perfectly paused it so you can see me about to get stabbed. Don't sniffle in my ear. Hi, and welcome back to another episode. We have just gotten out of the Animus after completing the mission in Jerusalem. So we're going to jump right into chatting with the peeps out here.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No, except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Also, when that was first learned, it was like, the Templars are still, they're still, and you are? It was like it was so big. Like, what is this supposed to be? Like, it was such a big deal. And now it's like, duh, obviously Desmond. And it's like, no, like it is. Still can't interact with that book. It was just so amazing. And now it's just like, oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Flashies with scary stuff. The following morning. Oh, no spooky doctor man to watch me sleep? Crazy.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
I said the same thing. Miss McCullern was okay. Get in the Animus. I want to be like, not, I don't want to.
Start your memory already.
It just started. Because the reason is he's trying to push you to do it because you're running out of time.
I trust you're well rested, ready for your remaining trials.
I am. but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibrand. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Oh, I thought it was grabbing it. Ah, a real sword. Defense break. But yeah, it was just like, for this game, it was just like, oh, you're just killing people, and like, you're not quite sure what's happening. And then it's just like, hit after hit after hit. It's like, oh, by the way, the scientists are Templars, which you've been fighting, which you've learned to hate, and, you know, there's this thing called the Apple of Eden, which like can control people and like do miracles, like all this stuff. And it's like, what? What are you talking about? We're gonna do Damascus first because it's on top. Yes, I am that fickle.
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall.
Yeah, but you just still don't. You're not quite sure what the apple is, and now you're like, oh, maybe like. Oh, do I have to talk to the... No, I'm just doing investigations. You're like, oh, am I like... Do the Templars like want the Apple of Eden in the present? And that's why they're having... You know, and you're like... You like slowly put it together yourself as you're like playing. I mean, because this is definitely a like... show don't tell kind of thing. Okay. But it was much more like show don't tell, where it's just like you're either gonna figure it out or you're not, and we'll, you know, tell you if you're right or not. That was a poor decision on my part.
What is he doing? He's going to hurt himself.
Being an idiot, that's what he's doing. So like, and obviously they spell it out more as like you continue going, but like, at least initially it's like, you're gonna figure it out. Thank you. I know I'm in a place I'm not supposed to be. Thank you. Ow! Got shot. Okay. Fine. I'll just climb it on this side. Guys. Please. I am climbing a waypoint. I'll tell you, you need to climb quicker. You're gonna get shot. And then we're all gonna be upset. Me most of all. So it sounds like we only have 2 more 2 more assassinations, and then I think we're gonna be close to finishing the game, which would be super fun. What is this? Informer. Oh, running challenge. Gotcha.
What is that man doing?
What a fool!
His best.
Please, just a few coins, please.
Hola.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look on your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
What letter? And also, why would it be timed? Like, why couldn't I just, like, find him casually? Why do I have to sprint, run to get to him within a certain amount of time? Like, oh, look, a flag. How convenient. And also, again, there being 100 flags in each town. That's a lot. And, like, not for what, but, like, for what? See, I like this. This is nice. We're just running straight across rooftops. You can't be here. Hey. Oops. Hey,
Out
girl.
here.
Hey.
Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Wow. Rude. And also, I just got here. Like, what?
You're hurting me.
See, I also like that he, like, you get to see them go. They don't just, like, disappear. And I'm not gonna help him. Wow. You really look like a Templar. Like, the other ones just kind of look like guys. He looks like a Templar. Ooh, look, a flag.
You have no business here. Leave. Death to the infidels!
Oh, dang it.
I'll take you down!
You can try, but I have gone much farther than you ever thought I would. You know, getting kind of tired of this. Here. I guess I'll just go to this waypoint. And it'll be fine.
Let's head back.
Let's head back. I blinked and that Templar was gone. That was crazy. Dang, he used his magic Templar disappearing act. Okay. How do I climb?
You've no reason to stand here. Leave.
Okay. Sorry. Just needed to go up. Always up. Constantly going up. At least this one's a little easier. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't remember what dead is in Spanish. Sorry. I just don't remember. I know it starts with an M, though. I'll figure it out. Alright. Anything helpful? No, because I'm in the wrong area. Sick. And now I have died. You know, this game, it's like, the closer I get to the end of the game, it's like, no, we don't want you to stop playing, so if we just prevent you every step of the way from finishing the game, then you won't quit. And it's like, that's not how that's gonna work. I'm gonna absolutely fight my way so I can finish this game, so I never have to play it again. Oops. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm actually climbing this. Get up. I'm actually climbing this. You can't. You can definitely grab that, but you're not going to. Cool. Nope. Let's try this one. No, baby, you can climb. Who is screaming? Please. Please, please. My ears. Okay, now we can go here. Wow, that was so overstimulating. Of just the multiple men screaming and this guy ranting, and it was like... Hopefully I turned it down for y'all, because that was a lot. No, quickly, Altair, you'll die if you fall. I really don't want to do this again. Not that I don't love this game, but like, holy guacamole. I mean, it's a good game, and it's fun. It's just because it's so old, and it's so glitchy, and it has so many problems, it's just... Some days I don't want to fight it. Like, I don't want to have to deal with... Oops, sorry. Constantly... Here we go. I just don't want to have to deal with it. I don't have to guess if the game mechanics is gonna work. And when it doesn't, I don't have to deal with the consequences. Like... Because now, like, it eats up time, which is fine. Like, I'm a patient person, but it's just like... You did not... But like this... What? It worked the second time? Well, at least it worked. That's the only thing I care about. But it's just like, it just eats my time. It's a time vampire. Where it's just like, again, I just don't want to have to deal. Ooh. Some days I just don't want to deal with it. And then I'm like already irritated at the game. And then they like throw in irritating things. Like these women. Anyway, here, have a cutscene.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
I've learned something. Pickpocket, interrogation, and former assassinations. Not that one. So I'll do the pickpocketing one. I forgot I already did one of them. So I was like, oh, what other two am I gonna do? And it's like, oh no, I'm only doing one. I don't care if I have to fight someone. I'm getting away from those women.
No, you don't
Stop.
understand. I have nothing.
Oops, sorry. I don't know if it's just because I've been playing it so often. Like, I've gotten so far through the game. But like, or if it's just because we're close to the end, so they know you don't want to spend as much time. But like, these missions are going by much faster.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in.
All right. I just wanted to be focused on that one because like I didn't want to fail it. But yeah, I don't know if it's just because I've gotten better. I mean, because I've gotten better at the like climbing. I've gotten better. Like it's definitely a learning curve. Hello? Like it's definitely a learning curve. Or if they just make them like a little easier just because like you're to the point now where you're like, well, I just want to know about, you know, the apple and I want to know about, you know, what Al-Mualim is like talking about and like all this stuff. So but yeah, no, it's definitely a good game. And I still believe it's a good game. It's just playing it more than that. It came out in 2007. 17 years later. Oops, totally missed the bureau. Was not listening, was doing math. Like 17 years later, of course it's not going to be up to snuff, you know? And of course it's going to be glitchy. It's made for the PS2. Anyway, here we go.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Mualim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Salahadin's chief scholar?
Yes. He's turned the other scholars of the city to his cause. Together they intend to work a great evil.
How?
They're collecting the city's knowledge, all its written words.
For what purpose?
To destroy them.
And where will this be done?
They move throughout the city, but first they meet at the Madrasa al-Qalasa. If I go there, I should find Jubair.
Excellent work as always, Altair. You can stop him before he has a chance to strike again.
With your permission, Rafiq.
Of course. You're free to begin whenever you are ready. Bring glory to the Brotherhood, Altair.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Still love Rafiq. What a man. What a man. I gotta pee like super bad. Had to do a quick pee break after talking to that man. As I was not gonna make it through the end of the episode without peeing my pants. I've been trying to drink more water because it's like good for me or whatever, but it means I have to pee all the time, which is like fine, but it's like when I'm like trying to film or Altair. Okay, well, we're walking. It's the worst when I'm streaming because like when there's when there's like a break in time, like when I'm streaming. What?
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Sorry. When I'm streaming and it's like the conversation is happening, or I'm like between rounds, I'll like take a sip, but that means like I drink a lot of my water bottle, which is good, but then I have to pee like every like 30 minutes. What is happening? Currently recording. Oh, is that their way of saying like the memory's not loaded? Here we go. I think I need to go down here. Here we go. I can only walk. And I can only walk slowly, in case you were wondering.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Can't be burning books, man. I'm sorry, what? What? What is happening? Can't be burning books, man. That's crazy. I'm just glad this isn't timed. I have to figure out, like, what is happening? Okay, I'll just go in the semicircle here. Can't be burning books, man. Like, at no point should you ever burn books.
We will at last be free! Purge yourselves of these evil spirits before they control you! Do not think yourself above their corrupting influence! Their words can only do harm!
Go away.
So, like, I definitely could have done something different there, but I didn't.
Infidel! No chance against me. God is on my side. Yeah! I'll have your head! Won't get away from me!
Nope, have places to be, sorry. Oops.
You're a dead man.
Nope. Bye. A flag. Girl. I apparently used a throwing knife, and I could not tell you how. Okay. Why are you doing this? They're burning books, babe.
All right, where are you?
Time for them to go. Oh, look, another flag. Oh, look, another flag. Oh, okay. Well, he definitely died. Okay. What has happened? I wasn't expecting this mission to be so extensive. Girl, drop down.
We've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since gone to dust. And why? Why do we believe absent logic and evidence?
Dang it.
I will catch you.
I'm just not quite sure how I'm supposed to sneak up on them. I think it always has to be kind of a sword match. Don't.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but I've already lost. Give up!
I'm trying to run away. Altair, run away, dude. I'm gonna die. Great. Run away. He's like, because I'm not locked onto anybody, he's like not disengaging.
Get away from me!
And I can't. I can't turn and run because he won't run. And I can't move away faster than they're approaching.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line.
Trying really hard not to be angry. Trying real hard not to be angry. Like, I'm trying with everything I have to not be angry. But like, how am I not supposed to be angry about that? How? How? And something that you guys can't see, but every 5 to 10 minutes max, the game freezes, which is like fine. Climb. Which is like fine, but it's again time that is just being stolen from me. Okay, whatever. So anytime there's like a skip in it, it pauses, and it's a good 5 seconds in which I'm just waning in the middle of fights, climbing around. And so it's just like I said, it takes me much longer to film than it does to do anything else. Like, it takes me much longer than it would actually appear, just because I have to wait for that. There's an assassination target down. Nope, he's not down. Just fell over.
Infidel, die!
Remember to reach out for ledges should you fall.
So we're gonna call it quits on the episode today. Before either the controller gets thrown, or I quit Assassin's Creed forever. So I'm gonna take a little break, take a little breather, and we're gonna come back to our 6 other targets a different day. So thank you for joining. Yeah, I don't have any words. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye. I hate this game. I love this game. I hate this game. Get away from me, Altair.